Good morning, everyone. Let us continue our lesson on Lesson 6 entitled Proving Statements on Triangle Congruence. And so in this lesson, we will prove that the two triangles are congruent. We have discussed about the three postulates, namely SAS or Side Angle Side Congruence Postulate, SSS or Side 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 Congruence Postulate, and ASA or Angle Side Angle Congruence Postulate. These are some of the postulates that we have discussed, which talks about that the two triangles are congruent or equal. Let me just remind you that we will use these three postulates to know and to prove that the triangles are congruent or equal. If they have parts that are corresponding, it means that they are congruent or equal. Okay, let's go directly to the illustrative examples. Okay, so we are having this illustration. Given are the two triangles. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay, nakita nyo ang dua ka triangle, no? And so the given is, hatag na nadaan ha? These are statements already. We have side AB or line segment AB is congruent with line segment DE. Considering the marked parts, according to our drawing, namarkahan na sila, and so the given is stated there. Next, we have angle B is congruent with angle E. They are corresponding, and so they are congruent. Another given is side BC or line segment BC, 2 marks. Line segment BC is congruent to line segment EF. There. These are the given information and they are already marked. And so our assignment is to prove that triangle ABC is congruent with triangle DEF. There you go. How can we prove that triangle ABC is congruent with triangle DF? This triangle is congruent with this triangle. And so we will use our two-way column, two-column form of proving. May duwa ka ways. We have the statements like using your if then if, like this. If these parts are congruent, then like that. But in this case, we will use the two-column form. Prepare our two-column form, which is composed of 2 columns. The first column is the statements. Based on your illustrative example, mabase ka mo sa figures. Kung ano ang namarkahan nga parts, ibutang nyo na da sa statements. Pasunod man o kung hindi, okay lang na. As long as ang parts congruent ka corresponding. And so reasons, ano ang rason nga congruent sila, diin mo na nakla. Okay? So, based on the given, let's answer now ha. Let's fill in the statement number 1. Diri ko makuha sa given. Okay? Kaya nakita ko nga sa aton drawing, sa illustration, may marked ang line segment AB kag ang line segment DE, they are corresponding, they are equal. So, copy this. So, hapos lang, copy. Line segment AB is congruent to line segment DE. That's the first reason. Nga ma-prove nga dual triangles are congruent. And so, the reason, or where did I get that AB and DE? That's from the given. So, the reason is given. Okay, next statement. After the first mark, dali naman ko sa line, sa second given, angle B is congruent with angle E. There, nakita ko man. And so, the reason, diin ko ginkuha ang angle B kag angle E from the given. So, reason given. Next, ano pa ang mga may marked parts? We have the line segment BC and is congruent to line segment EF. Again, the reason is given. Nga matingala ka mo ba si given na lang datanan class? Because it is already given, no? And there is already marked. So, based on the marked parts, I put it here. And the reason, diin ko sila ginkuha sa given. The final statement is triangle ABC is congruent triangle DEF. The reason is mahakwa ka sa marked parts. This is on the Sas Congruence Postulate. These parts of the two triangles are congruent with one another, and triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF because of Sas Congruence Postulate. Why Sas? It's because based on the figure and the marked parts, there is an included angle. So this is the side, angle, side. Included angle, si angle B, kag si angle E. And so that's Sas Congruence Postulates. If you can still remember the definition of Sas Congruence Postulates, if the two sides of one triangle and the one included angle of one triangle is congruent or corresponding to the other two sides and one included angle of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. And so, mula na siya. Okay, again, all the statements there are taken from the given. In the given, stated all the corresponding parts of our drawing of our two triangles. And so, this is the two-column form of proving it. But, sa ibang nga way naman niya, we use the if-then statement. If line segment AB is congruent line segment DE, comma, and angle B is congruent with angle E, which is an included angle, comma, line segment BC is congruent line segment EF, then triangle ABC is congruent with triangle DEF by Sas Congruence Postulate. Pero mo lang ni gamiton ta. Okay? Let's have another example. Here's another example. Lain naman. This is illustrative example number 2. And here is the given illustration. There, you can see there are two triangles. It's just that nagtakpik sila dua. Okay, this is triangle MHT, triangle MAT. Now the given. Line segment MH is congruent with line segment AM. Here. 1 mark, so pareho sila. Next, line segment HT, 2 marks. Line segment HT is congruent line segment AT. Oh, that's it. Dua lang ka-given. But we know, may katatlo pa nga part. Wala ilang ginhatag. Okay, so let's see later kung di na siya. Let us prove that triangle MHT is congruent with triangle MAT. Again, you will have your two-column form of defending. Okay, statement 1, let's get it from the marked parts. The first marked part is your first given also. Line segment MH is congruent with line segment MA. Okay, where did I get that line segment MH is congruent with line segment MA? From the given, and so the reason is given. Next, another marked parts and is given already. Line segment HT is congruent with line segment AT. Ariya. Okay, gabase lang ako sa marked parts, ha? And so the reason is given because it's already stated in the given. But there is still a third statement which was not given in the given here. And here it is. Ang ikatatlo nga marked parts. We know nga kung if we will separate these two triangles, there will be a line segment MT and a line segment MT which are corresponding to one another. And so the first statement, the third statement will be line segment MT is congruent with line segment MT. It is not stated in the given, but we know that from this illustration. And the reason is the reflexive property. Reflexive property class because di ba, reflexive property states that even if they are included in one triangle, if you will separate this one triangle, separate the other one, there is an empty in the first triangle and line segment empty also. Okay, so they are still the same. Empty ang parehas nga lang, pero they are of separate triangles kung i-separatean eh. Okay? And so, that proves, these statements prove that triangle MHT is congruent with triangle MAT. Now, study the marked parts. What or among the three congruence postulates that we have discussed? SAS, SSS, ASA, DE na siya. And so, because the sides are marked, and so this is clearly by SSS congruence postulate. All the sides. Okay? That's easy, right? Thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you learned something new today. This lesson was already given to you sa last quarter 3, last 4. May mga exercises na kamo to. Bali na ulihilang ini nga lesson, discussion. Thank you, Gid. Repeat on watching this video and learn. Kung may mga questions, ask me. Thank you so much!